Okay, I believe here we are. Shit, I forgot to change the name of the stream. Already a fucking fail. Hold on. I know. Not talking about me. It's my life and it's now. God, I don't know what the fuck this titling is. An Aces podcast. Got other podcasts. Great. It's going in there. There we go. Alright. We are set. Alright. So, welcome everybody to the stream. I have quite the interesting time for you all today. Now, we've actually got quite a lot to talk about today. Considering the fact, is my water full? It certainly is. Wait, that's something on my... Okay, that was something on my screen. What the hell? But, as I was saying, we got quite the interesting podcast for you all day. I knew you were going to be here, Gorgeous Girl. There's a little heart and my face lights up. So, as I was saying, for the third time. Wait, what the? Hold on, what's going on? Oh, it's because of the shadowing. It's definitely because of the. Okay, well I can't really control that though, so I just gotta live with it. Okay, let me before I keep fucking talking anymore. Wait, what am I talking about? That's exactly what this is about. What? Already getting off track. So, we got a very interesting podcast for you all today. So, today, honestly, I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. But, tonight is a special stream. I was going to talk about like 1,000 different things that I wanted to talk about here. Let me see. Did I have anything on my live list to give like an example? I don't think I do. Let's see. Oh yeah. There was this thing about, I might say this for an episode of Charges Discharges, talking about the abortion and gun control shit, and, you know, putting in my input and all that. And then there was other shit happening in America that I was going to talk about. There's this thing with ADHD that I wanted to talk about, which that might come up a little bit in this stream, but who knows? Who's to say? Alright, so getting down to business. This stream is about me and my growth. This is really a podcast of me explaining my life story in not exactly the simplest, but not the most detailed it could be. Like, let me try to explain. So, when I was young, I listened to a lot of rap music because between that and rock is what I grew up on. I saw nothing wrong with it. Until I started getting a little older, and then I saw how my attitude was. I started making a big buffoon of myself on social media. And yeah, Lord knows that was fun. My early teenage years was just fucking terrible. Because I would talk nothing about anything else but how to be stupid, basically. Before I get further into it, I know you're noticing the mic is a lot closer. I wanted to try and keep the noise volume down, and I did try to check to see if it's any better. It might not be. Hold on, let me know. But okay, sorry, getting back to it now. So yeah, I got a little older, and I started noticing it was impacting my mood quite a bit. And I started seeing that with the people I was taking anger out on. And then over time, I've been trying to quell the anger a little bit. I went emo for a little while, which I honestly don't want to talk about this stage, but it's important. So, what I thought was me only listening to a lot of rock. And then, like, I thought nothing of me listening to... God, I can't even... At this point, I can't even really name emo bands like that because I'm just not into it. I stay far the fuck away from that stuff as possible. So I'm not really... I guess you could say, like, Black Veil Brides. I listened to a little bit of that. I know, I used to listen to Black Parade a lot. And I thank my girlfriend every day for getting me into Black Celebration instead. I've always honestly had it in me to want to be goth. I just don't think I knew how to be goth until I met her. I was always like wanting to like, fucking leaning more to emo, and it showed. But that wasn't it either. Like, I know this is kind of seeming like a bit of a mess right now, but Depeche Mode forever, yeah. I will never stop fucking forgetting how you turned me on to Depeche Mode so much, just because you got me past Personal Jesus. My fucking shit with that, which that's a whole nother story entirely. Yes, I have my own other story with Personal Jesus that it gets really personal and why I don't. I used to not like the song. Now I really do jam out to it. But yeah, what I'm saying with the whole music part of it, if you haven't gotten the gist, is that music can affect your mood in big ways even without you realizing it. Because that was also during my emo stage was I was still listening to a lot of rock and rap. I saw nothing wrong with it, but you know, even around there, rap started to die out for me a little bit. I still listened to it, but it wasn't like as much. I really honestly should have been listening to a lot of the calmer stuff like NWA, maybe some Dr. Dre, like stuff like that is actually calmer than what I was listening to. Because, you know, Kim by Eminem, like songs like that is what I listen to a lot of, and it's just now I look at it like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Like, honest, if I got my way with Kim by Eminem, what the fuck was wrong with me? That song is so fucked up in so many ways. I'm saying that song alone is so fucked up. And it just goes to show, I think I had a lot of hidden aggression that it took me way too long to understand for myself. And, you know, I did, like I said, eventually convert to mostly rock for the longest time because, you know, I was convinced that, oh, metalhead is the way to go. But I also had a secret love for stuff with bass in it, which If I'm being honest, I always, I know you're wrong, but you got a personal Jesus to solve your fragile tension to help you shake in the seas. You obtain the policy of truth. Now you can enjoy the silence. Yeah! I love when we did. Oh my god, hon. I remember when we did shit like that all the time. We would take all the Depeche Mode songs and just try to like put them together. or like even just all the bands that we liked, we would try to like mix them up together. Like, now your Depeche Mode will be the cure for your. See, this is the fun I can have with music now, though, since I've turned a new leaf on it. And yeah, rock for the longest time was like my only way of doing things. Like, I had my fight playlist, my complete rage playlist, my just like driving down the street kind of play. Like, it was weird for me. And I even noticed too, I was listening to a lot of Hollywood Undead, which, as you know, is like one of those kind of songs that's a big mix of rap and rock, which I think would technically be grunge, like borderline grunge. I don't know, but eventually it started dying out for me. Oh no! No! You got stuck in a fly trap, mister. You're not getting anywhere near me till you clean up. Sorry. Yes, my cat got caught in a fly trap. You can ask me about that later. Anyway. But. And then I met this beautiful goth girl that changed the way I looked at everything. Because by that time, I was convinced that, oh yeah, I'm so bent on listening to all this different types of music. The only one I'll never ever listen to is the new rap shit. And even then, I found a new way to look at that too. Because there has been a couple new rap songs, or at least by artists that are known as rappers, that I have actually genuinely enjoyed for one reason or another. Which surprised the hell out of me, because honestly, that stuff doesn't really tickle my fancy anymore. If I listen to something old, I'm going to listen to like the real old hip-hop stuff. But that's only because it's got a little funky groove. I can use it in a driving playlist. Shit like that, you know. It's more relaxed. And yeah, this beautiful Celtic goth girl had shown me the ways of what it means to be a goth and listen to gothic music. Oh, here we go again. You can have a black celebration so you can suffer while you felt you thought never let me down again. You just can't get enough of Master and Servant who showed you everything counts. She's just going down all the Depeche Mode songs. Oh god, I fucking love her. See, this is nice though. This is the kind of stream that I want to have with you all. Because continuing my story, after the gothic music, I noticed I was still with a little bit of anger inside. And I was wondering why. So I would take some time to try to listen to relaxing music, then work. Or like try to do relaxing activities. Never stuck to it. Sorry, ADHD. I get distracted with stuff easily. I pick up various tasks that I don't ever complete. I still have parts of my... That's just the Slipknot. Yes! Oh my god. I was so amused when I made a post in my restaurant group on Facebook to see where the metalheads were at, and there was like a sheer amount of Slipknot. And I'm just like, yes. Like, yeah, oh my god, have you ever seen that TikTok of mine where it was just that all Slipknot challenge, like try not to headbang, and I'm just struggling so much because they're all fucking bangers. See, don't get me wrong. I do listen to a lot of metal still, but I listen to usually anymore. I listen to music based on my mood. Like, I'll even pull up my Spotify. I won't play any of this, mind you. I'll pull up my Spotify and show you the kind of playlist I've got going on. I'm not afraid. I'm not hiding anything. Mo Chill. Gee, what do you think that could be? Uh, of course I fucking do this to myself. I forgot I was still out. Here we go. I got you. I'd say it did kill me. It did. It almost killed me too. Alright. So, giving you the rundown of my playlist here. So, you can probably guess Mo Chill would be Motown. Recently, I started listening to more Motown because I noticed Motown is relaxing enough. Like, honestly, I'd be taking my little 5-minute or what have you break at work to kind of relax myself and try and get myself restrained and reorganized. I pop on some Motown while I'm doing it. Bam. My mind goes like you wouldn't believe. Why are you not? Why are you still up here? The next time you come up here again, I'm giving you a bath. And he's gonna do it anyway. Yes, he is. Of course. Hi. You stink. Now. Now. Playing MCR to me is the equivalent of me diaries playing it to the Oh, shit. God damn it, I missed you. And I think you also notice with my playlist, like, I'm only going to show you playlists, custom order. Let's search by Ace, so that way you only see ones I made. Not saved, not album I saved, not playlist I've saved, only my playlist. So Mo Chill, all Motown, I explained that. You'll see a lot of RP stuff. That's just roleplay characters that me and Sarah have made. Me and Misty, me and Sarah, what have you. Abugu Brath. That is my love for Scotland. I swear. Any MC. I swear on my life, no MCR. But this place is full of a bunch of Scottish stuff. And I'm really happy to have all this in here. I really hate the fact that my mother hates the song. I can't get enough of this song. When I wake up. I really fucking love that song. I want to hear more of it. Ton Zombies, I'm sure you know what that is like. Anyone that says that the original is better, I respect your opinion, but please, shut up. This actually... Again, I swear to you, I promise you, babe, no Black Veil Brides. Like, there may be one or two songs by them I like, but it's because they don't sound emo. Like, you first hear the song and it doesn't sound like something that you'd hear from Black Veil Brides. I think it's like something that's like in the end. Alright, I know y'all see this. I have so much respect for Joan Jett. And I do think, like, she is one of the godmothers of rock. But, come on. Avril Lavigne. She's got the attitude for bad reputation. Knives and Pens is stolen from Avenged Sevenfold, Unholy Confessions. Those bitches! foreign but good. That's just my collection of songs that I'm exploring from different cultures. Like, you know, you see some Sabaton, Rammstein, Storm, Flogging Molly, TM Revolution. See, it's literally just all foreign stuff. Yes, that was Queen Avril Lavigne. Island. Oh yeah, gotta. If you've never heard this song, you've got to fucking hear this song. And then try to have a hell of a time looking at what anime it's from. Because I recommend the anime too. But yeah, a great majority of my playlists are going to be all the RP stuff. Because, like I said, these roleplay characters mean so much to me and Sarah. I hate to admit, I do like indie boss acts. We don't have to dance. And you know what? I respect you highly for admitting that. I'm just not going to play it because I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike, and I don't feel like dealing with that because YouTube are assholes. Sometimes. And I do have 2 Minecraft playlists. One for if I just want to jam out and it feel like to the 2010s again. Andy Ballbag. Imagine that as a whole of a name. Oh yeah, and I do have like 3 different Ace Mist albums. One's hype for when we're doing shit in Minecraft and we're getting shit done. We gotta be awake. There's one for when we gotta be, when we can more chill out a little more, and of course, you can probably guess that we got a couple playlists that's strictly chicken plug. Rooster plug. Why did I see that and instantly think Rooster Teeth? What the hell? Oh yeah, all songs that I like that are a part of a meme one way or another. Let's see, aggro. I actually have an aggro playlist for when Motown isn't doing it. None of my other kind of things aren't doing it. Nothing's doing it, and I just gotta aggro. I just gotta go aggro. I don't use this playlist a lot though, thankfully. Especially because I have seen Motown has been helping a lot. And God bless this world for Motown. Let's see. Just my work playlist for whenever I need something that's not so calm and I actually need to start banging up dishes and stuff. I actually use this playlist quite a bit. I've started trying to improve it. I do get tired of a lot of songs in there, though. See, that's part of my problem. I need songs that have I need circulation in my music. I just don't need the same shit over and over. That's part of my problem right there. But that's also why I make a good DJ, because I don't play the same stuff. I like circulation. Speaking of DJ, Party Classics. For all the people that can't handle any of the newer stuff, or raving, or anything like that. And they just want to go from a simpler time. Oh yeah, the no shuffle. It's kind of like a story, what I want to call a story mode playlist, where you start from the top, and you kind of start listening to the songs in order. That's really just what it is. Just don't shuffle it. Rock Journaling, Chicken Feet. Oh, Lord. Chicken Feet. Rock Journaling, I think, is rock songs that feel like they give you a bit of a boost of adrenaline, which is easy. Alright, so as many of you know, I am a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. You know, I do collect Yu-Gi-Oh! I collect hella Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I like dueling. I like putting them together and stuff. So, naturally, dueling playlist. And I think this is actually why I start falling asleep on streams. Because I don't have this in the background for epic moments. Because, I mean, come on. Let's take a peek. Look at... Wait. What the hell? Wait a minute. Crazy Lot Paint's not in here anymore? I may have to fix that. And the... No! And the Magic Bomb! No! They're taking away my love for this music. I'm gonna have to fix this later. Oh yeah, this is a playlist that I put on when I'm taking my bath. YouTube deleted my translations. Those fucking hairy ball sacks. I'm telling you, they're assholes. But this is when I'm taking a bath. And I duck my head underwater, and then, you know, the speaker's playing. I've got these songs in the background, and they just sound... underwater. I actually have quite a lot of these. I think it's more like... These are almost trance-like. Or something like that, I don't know. Oh yeah. This playlist I made because when I made this was when difficult times started happening in my girlfriend's life. And I know these are all kinds of songs that I know make her feel so much better. It's not a lot in there. I should probably edit it. Update it. I'm trying to find non-RP ones because as much as I love the RP ones. Okay. This is where we might get a little political. Match the Drapes is songs that I personally feel fit the mood of the song best. Agree or disagree? I don't care. These are my opinions. So, let's go. Cocksocket, cocksocket. It worked. Okay, so I do really love the original Don't Fear the Reaper. But this is one of the songs. 2 5 times. Hey, but you finally got it. This is one of the songs that to me feels like you feel like you should fear the Reaper, but don't. But you should, but don't. I'm sorry. Nobody does Ace of Spades like Motorhead. Can't moderate the moderator. Fuck. I know. They're fucking assholes. I'm pretty sure I have you on like no restrictions either. I did hear... I'm sorry. I heard the original version of Another Brick in the Wall. Pink Floyd does a fantastic fucking job. Well, they'll come Cox. Oh my god, I love you so fucking much. So, Pink Floyd does a great job with all the songs. But Korn just lit it up. And Whiplash, okay, I know Motorhead did Whiplash too. But something about Metallica that just did it right. I just think I've come because I feel like I'm getting fucked. Oh my god. This is why I love these kind of streams. Okay, well, you get the idea. All these songs, I feel like, honestly, have their own respects. And no matter how many different versions of them they're going to be, those are the ones I feel the best. So I don't get to use this one much. But I'm a prep cook as well as a busser, as some of you may know. So I tend to prep a lot. And there are times I need to be faster when I prep. And times I need to be a little bit calmer. But over time, this playlist has begun to feel useless anyway. Choke on my job. I can't see that and not fucking bust out laughing. But this playlist has started to become more useless because recently I've started listening to podcasts because they start... When my head starts filling with different voices, those are the ones that start speaking louder. Okay, so this one was just because John Williams and Carlos Viola are two... Like, I don't mean to put Carlos Viola, oh my god, I'm doing it now. Carlos Viola on the same level as John Williams. But some of the things that he has done. Your ma sells the one at the back of an ice cream on YouTube. God, I have missed this. I have so fucking missed this. This is so fucking fun. I'm actually starting not to care about this. About what I'm doing here because I just fucking love this live stream right now. What do you mean? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mean to put them on the same level. John Williams will always be superior, but I think I just mean I put all these songs together because they sound good coinciding. In my opinion. So, this is a song, this is a playlist I'm really glad I barely ever use. Because it just shows that, as a matter of fact, you know what? Mood. But, you know what? I've got Motown now. I've got a different point of life. I'm not just constantly thinking about how, I feel alone and abandoned and nobody loves me and I'm never going to be appreciated and blah, blah, blah. Because, I don't... Come on, John Williams will always be superior. But I am dealing alone and abandoned. Like, I really... Honestly, no. I think I know what it is. I made this playlist because I just really like these two producers, and I want to show my love for them. I'm not going to ask what the hell that just was if you just heard that. I don't want to know. Anyway, so, come on. John Williams. Jurassic Park. All of fucking Star Wars. Harry Potter. But I mean, honestly, his music is the best part of Harry Potter. Honestly, the only thing Carlos Viola has done is for the last door. Yes, Superman. You got a point there. Oh my god, Schindler's List. Just thinking how sad that movie is, and then his music makes it even better. It's just, gotta love it. This is Carlos. It's just, honestly, it's just someone that has made the entire soundtrack of The Last Door. You know, that game I always obsess over. It's not because of the soundtrack, though. It's because of how it is, like, this sort of you might as well call it a long-length murder mystery. In that you go to different rooms of these places, or different locations in such places, and try to find clues. It's just based chappy comparisons. It's not comparison. In fact, it's anything but comparison. Because Carlos Viola does more, I wouldn't call it depressing, more darker type music, whereas John Williams does everything. He does dark music, bright music, moody music, happy music. Discipline. Oh yes, disciplinary. My bad. Danny Elfman. I'm sorry, I'm stupid, and I haven't. I know the name sounds familiar. Daniel Robert Elton is an American film composer, singer, songwriter who came to prominence as a singer-songwriter for the new wave band. Oh my god! Batman 89 and Spider-Man 2000's theme. Yeah! I knew that name sounded familiar. Yeah, Danny Elfman, he's a fucking legend too. Yeah! Talk about fucking childhood. Damn. Alright, moving on past that conversation. Going down further in my playlist, Headbangin', come on. The name entails it. A good composer to add, yes. I will look him up immediately. Oh, I didn't even see their new Blitz. What's up? But yeah, my headbanging playlist, it's self-explanatory. All songs you can just headbang to, either slower or hardcore, whatever have you. Arcade Arcanium. Obviously, it's when I'm playing arcade games. Good, my guy. That's good. Okay. You're gonna see playlists like, literally, Echo Chaos, Echo Chill, Echo Casual. Those are when I'm asking my Echo Dot. Tend to initiate discipline. Here's Floods. He's personal. Oh, God, if you're not the love of my life. Don't mind the Four Letters playlist. That playlist is just for when I'm... Don't be sorry, hon. You're actually what's making this podcast amazing right now. You know that? Don't be sorry. I told you, you're making this podcast amazing. Honestly, I think I'd just be bored just rambling without you. Just missing you more. I'm glad you're here. I'm really, really glad you're here, you know. But, yeah, the For the Others playlist is just, like I said, when I'm prep cooking, and it's that time of day where everyone starts coming in the back to prep. I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. My crazy side is showing. But I fucking love it! I love your crazy side so much. Oh yeah, On the Edge, you might as well say, is that playlist that was like my first daily grind playlist, or my first like pissed off playlist. Fuck those guys. I miss this song. Stress. That was about like I could work in again nailed the cup of cup. It's just explaining how this guy really is addicted to caffeine, and I relate. But the rest of these songs is just kind of like, it gives you the vibe of fuck everything. See, we're alone anyway. See, this by heart. Yeah, these are all songs that I swear I know by heart. Definitely Vacant Lot, Windsor Green, yeah, Frontiers I cried, yeah. Oh my God, Bad Touch. How would I not know that by heart? It was a good day. I'm gonna be honest. I've been slacking on a lot of these songs because I haven't been listening to them as much. Like I said, I've had a lot of Motown in my life recently because I've been having the need to keep calm. But yeah, all these songs at one point or another I knew by heart. Yeah, just a normal playlist. Plays Careless Whisper while stroking a chicken bone. Oh yeah, stroke that bone. But the normal playlist is for all the Stranger songs. You know, Blue Wrath definitely was an interesting song. Charles Inferno was a weird song. Stress, once again, was a weird song. Egg. Yada yada, Slip It Off, James Dean, Sha-la-la-la, all those kind of songs. I swear if your mom becomes... She shouldn't. I told her before I need time with you to bond. Oh my... I don't know why, but I just gave myself anxiety. I don't know why I felt the need to make a playlist for putting both first on your daughter. I don't know why I felt the need to put songs that unify the Foxtrot uniform Charlie Kilo. Homework. This one... Oh, let me get my head on again and shit. I feel bald. I feel the bald. My Homework playlist, this honestly gets used a lot. Like, I have so many songs on here. Stuff I see. You can even see I've started to add some Motown in here. Like, these are all the ones I just have right now. And honestly, it's been helping me. I've been able to work just fine with it. And it's you feeling really good. Super chill. That one... I want to say this was that playlist that I would always use before my Echo Chiller. I'm a sophisticated lady from Europe. Well, actually, that's a complicated now. Never mind. Next day we have Echo Fart. But Super Chill is my first real chill playlist. Like, I would come home from work, lay on the bed, and just let this play for a little bit while I got everything situated. This was before I made an extreme maneuver to calm down. You sure? You sure you're done? Cutie. Prep Day, as I said, is that playlist that, I would use for if I need to get more aggressive. Better Race, oh yeah, of course. Every gamer has the racing playlist for one point or another. This is just mine. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. There's a lot of good songs on here that help with adrenaline moving. And I really want to add more. Troving, oh for fuck's sake. Literally just a playlist for when I play Trove. Now, you remember the Sarah Therapy playlist from earlier? This is the For My Queen playlist. This is all songs for her that, I know she loves and she loves listening to, and they're good. Anime, of course, you expected this from a weeb like me. It's me. Yeah, oh my god. I can never get enough of that face. I miss that face. I'm about to be staring at that all night. But yeah, the anime playlist has all the anime songs that I really like in it. Okay, shut up. I know you see a lot of Cineta's tempo in here. I'm sorry. Soul Eater was my first anime I ever finished. I'm kind of annoyed by it, how it ended. This is the playlist I was telling you about earlier. That is just, the two of us, we're just kind of hanging out, maybe doing our RP sheets, and just chilling. Okay. Before I found Motown, this was the playlist I would use. It's kind of it's got a lot of songs that would just... Actually, no. I'm technically wrong. There was one other playlist I had after this one that I would use a lot to calm down. And it's because it puts me in a very zen-like state for a little while. See, if you've ever heard the BoJack Horseman theme, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like a show that's supposed to relate to millennials, but the theme is just something from another world. That's the playlist I made for her dad. That I know he really likes. I think I made it for supporting his cancer or whatever. Oh yeah, this is where I got a little experimental. I put 3 songs in this playlist that are completely different from each other. And then after that, I just let Spotify pick. I put all the songs that Spotify picked in here. Stop deleting my baby. YouTube, you're being mean. And then here I put one song from an artist I liked and see how Spotify reacted to that. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I want to say this playlist I put in for when I'm playing Crossout and Borderlands. Or really any other game that has a post-apocalyptic world to it. Those are all songs that kind of make me reminisce of this is what a post-apocalyptic world is like. SSR. Super Ser- Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is the playlist I put in when I'm really needing that hit of adrenaline. Like, all right, I gotta get prepared for this race. Huh? I'll just try to say that I am a diarrhea blood. Diarrhea blood. My God. Yeah, what are they finding so off about that? That's really fucking weird. Like, what? YouTube, fix your shit, goddammit. Yeah, I used this playlist a long time ago, and I haven't used it since, I'm gonna be honest. Just a fucking playlist of all stuff that's really fucking strange or something that he would listen to. Fucking Deadpool. That's probably what it was, but I said... Oh no. Dare I even ask? Lego Garage, it's more or less just whenever I start building Lego. And it's just a little Lego build playlist. This playlist. This is the one I used after that. What was it again? It was the Space Out and Wonder to Nothing. This is the playlist I'd always use. Because it puts you with meditation, a whole nother aura. Everything like that. It just makes your mind wander out. But then I figured out Motown's what I really needed. At least for most of the aggression. Like, honestly, this feels more like a sleep playlist. Like, maybe your mind's had enough, it can't process anything no matter what, so it just needs to be put into stasis. Self-explanatory. Like I said, if you're in a game and you're just driving around and it's nighttime, these are songs that feel like they're really good to have on at night. I've been trying to use this playlist more. I'm being honest. When I'm just feeling the need. Body? Listen, body. Shut up. I don't care. This is a very, very important podcast. I drank a fucking Monster too, which honestly, come to think about it, I should probably stop drinking Monsters. Like, at least to try to put caffeine into me like that. Because it makes me focus, but it makes me tired because the ADHD takes caffeine like a sort of relaxing pill. Instead of, oh, let's get hype. Which would make sense. I think that's honestly part of my other problem too. That if I'm up so late, it's usually after I don't drink Monster. I said after I may be a as above, but I am a very smoking. I get it. Say no more, babe. Okay, I think this was the first playlist I ever had for after work. All these songs I would just have for, like, just settling in after work, after a long day. It's not I'll still keep it up because it's a decent playlist, but it's not used as much anymore, if that. You don't like the word? They really don't. They don't like the words. They're assholes. But luckily I do. I like the words. Maxi. I'm sure you can guess I have this playlist on a lot when I'm either DJing for my little sister's party or I'm DJing at work and I know my speaker's probably blasting a little bit. So I use this playlist, this offline playlist a lot. You know why? Because 90% of the time I use this playlist. I'm putting the truck away at work. And this is when I'm going into the walk-in freezer. Where there's like little to no cell service. So of course, I've got to pull out the offline shit. You never DJ my parties. Oh, I'll DJ all of them if you want me to. And I'll play only the best shit. Black Celebration all day, baby. List of Witchers. Yeah, this is all the songs. Not necessarily just from The Witcher, but songs that are Witcher-esque. That are good for when you're getting in the Witcher mode. Travel, and the Baby Looney Tunes theme. Yes! We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little... I know. Oh, no, that is it. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that wasn't the theme for a second. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. We're all cartoony, and we're coming... Fuck. I need to try to find those lyrics now. Was it Tiny Toons? Wait, where did my YouTube go? Hold on. What? I hope I didn't close out of my shit by accident. Uh-oh. I need to go find that again. Hold on. I got this. It's a lovely morning. It's a beautiful day. Oh, that's when you were thinking of. Uh-huh. No, I don't want to look at... Baby Linda dancing. It was like... What was it? Not whatever else you said. What? I will settle this right now. Wait a minute. Wait, I do remember them too. I do remember the actual Baby Looney Tunes. But I was talking about... I get it now. Okay. So they were completely different. Yeah, I know wrong. I did have it up. Okay, so Baby Looney Tunes, yeah. I do remember Baby Looney Tunes, though. I did get a chance to watch this show. It was like, I don't know, I always forget her name. The old lady. She was the one that would always watch them. Which is weird because that would mean that by the time they're all grown up, she's really fucking old. She's not just old, she's really fucking old by the time they grow up. But no, I do remember I used to watch this all the time. I do have very clear memories of it. And I do remember loving it. I could just remember Baby Taz. Baby Taz was fucking, I don't know. She's in the chat. I'm in trouble. Like, I'm trying not to look down at my phone, but this is one thing I am forcing myself not to ignore. She's doing she's doing the Bitmoji stories. Sorry, that was rude of me. You're offended. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Genuinely, I forgot for like a second, but then I looked it up and I remembered, and now I feel like a fucking moron. As I should. Because I got it back as it should be. Look at that. I do remember the show very well. I just remember I always connected with Baby Taz. Especially Baby Taz. Baby Daffy was always so, like, schemy. I remember. God. It's funny that this show was the way it was, though, because honestly, if you look at it from a timeline standpoint, the Baby Looney Tunes would be before the Tiny Toons, because the Tiny Toons just seemed like it was. And you know what? I'm here for all this band, babe. She's literally. Got you, bitch. Yeah, now I got you. She's just. She's completely spamming me random bullshit. I fucking love this. But yeah, timeline standpoint, when you think about it, Tiny Toons is when they were little kids, but Baby Looney Tunes is when they were babies. Tweety Pie. The Tweety Boy, Tweety Pie. She was so small, but she was always so fucking smart. It's Baby Looney Tunes. Go to your room. I am in my room. Hi. Yeah, Tweety Pie. Oh, Tweety Pie. I sure grow up for a Tweety Boyd. I tall pony tat. I did tall pony tat. Kills me. You know, enough about the fucking playlist shit. You get the idea. I'm fucked up mixed with Tweety Pie and Taz. Don't say that! Thinking what? Oh, maybe Looney Tunes. Actually, no. Even just. Just say Looney Tunes. Curious. I could be a mix of a few of these. If you want to talk about, eh, what's up, Doc? You're despicable. I tall putty cat. Bucks and Sylvester, definitely. Oh, wait, no. I got it wrong. Sylvester is the one that always goes, "You're despicable." That's all, folks. Fucking Elmer Fudd. Oh, I'm gonna get that rabbit. See, I like to say I'm Speedy Gonzalez, but that's probably just because like I'm always moving too fast at work. Yosemite Sam. Oh, I'm gonna get that rabbit. I swear, I break my voice trying to do Yosemite Sam. But it's funny as fuck. Fuck, hold on now. No, I see. No, I see. Go ahead, boy. I see. You're doing no good, boy. I'm not that good with my voices tonight, I'm gonna be honest. Let's see, what's the other one? Marvin the Martian. I like how I'm trying to do all these Looney Tunes characters, but like, that's actually a good aspect to have in this stream right now, because this is a stream about who I am. Eat up, pee. Aww. Go pee, baby. It's okay. I'm gonna put it at the BRB screen anyway, because I've got to refill my bottle. And I'm probably gonna drink some of it before I fucking refill it, so. BRB. Okay, back in it. Alright. So Mob and the Martian. Listen here, you. I'm gonna take over your planet. Oh, that's how it actually sounds. I remember he was like very calm about it. Tasmanian Devil, you already know. Baby love you. You are my everything. Oh. I said Looney Tunes. Why is Buddy in here? Alright, Bernard Dog. I forgot it gives like a full detail of all the characters. I remember Henry Jekyll was like weird. Like a wolf, picky beard. Okay, you get the idea. So, like I said, you get the idea. Hold on 1 second. Let me let these crazy cats go upstairs if they want to. The Queen returns. Welcome back, Queen. Hold on 1 sec. Vinny, no, we're not doing this again. Get your little furry butt that's covered in stickiness upstairs because you don't want a bathie. No, we're not doing this. No, I'm not giving you cuddles. If I give you cuddles, you're getting a bath. Anyway. Pardon me. So, getting back on topic here about my life. So, going back to when I was a little kid, really a couple years away from being on my way to being a preteen type of little kid. So I remember in those kind of days I never had true friends, and like I was always, there's always been a time where I've had like imaginary friends or a sort of another voice in my head or what have you that I've always talked to. Because as I've discovered with no. It's like I said, if you come to me, you're getting a bath, and you're not gonna like that. Anyway, so yeah, really, as a kid, I had like no friends, and as my girlfriend explains, it's probably due to my Gemini moon, where I've always felt the need to talk things out. And that's honestly a good reason why I do these live streams. Why I do these podcasts even. Because I've always felt the need somewhere or another to talk about things. Here, let me bring it back. Since I'm not doing anything. There we go. I've always felt the need to talk to myself about certain things, and I'm getting rid of. Would you rather me talk to you too much or never talk to you again? At least I try to find things to talk about. Yeah, it doesn't help when I have that part that doesn't shut up and my ADHD, because I will find points, and I know you've seen it, I will find points where I will ramble on and on and on about just random bullshit. Right now it's debatable. Fair. Very fair. That's part of the reason I'm doing this podcast, is honestly because of her. Because my girlfriend, has inspired me to better myself. And that's why I wanted to do this and, get established right here, right now, what kind of person I really am. Because today especially, I'm in the right mindset to explain myself. And explain myself well. And just how I really am as a person. Just like, for example, I can be a net as myself. This is the 50th attempt. And I'm hoping it's my last. No. But realistically, no matter what, I'm going to keep trying until she trusts me. Because nobody I've talked to has understood that I know it in my heart, my soul, my mind, my gut. Every part of me agrees. She's the love of my life, and she is the one for me always. If I can't have her, I can't have anybody. Because I don't deserve anybody. This that I feel right now is genuinely true love. With her is where I'm happy. With her is where I feel like I can be myself. Shit. With her is where I've actually started to find myself, and henceforth what created this podcast. I remember, a lot of you may not know, but the reason there have been so many streams lately is because, I'll admit, and I'll come out and say it, we've recently been on a bit of a break. But it's only because of things that have been happening in our own personal lives that have affected our mental health. And I haven't been helping. I was not helping at all of the situation. In fact, I made things worse. And that's why she's actually saying it's debatable and it's like the 50th attempt. Because it is. It really is. She's telling the truth for that. And honestly, I'm going to keep telling her over and over. She is really hot when she tells the truth. I'm sorry, not the time. But, yeah, genuinely, all the streams have only been because, not necessarily I've been seeking attention, but because I've been seeking, I guess you could say, another human life that will feel like they can at least somewhat fill that void of companionship. Because how I used to explain to her is that, oh, my life means nothing without her, and I am who I am because of her. Like, yes, it's not totally a lie, but it's not totally the truth either. See, these past couple weeks, yes, it's been weeks, almost a month now, that we have gone about this and have gotten to learn and understand for myself that I can learn, I can live independently. I can be independent. I can be a lone wolf to my every heart's content. But what I meant to say all that time was, I can live without you. But the one thing that I yearn for most in life is companionship. And you're the only one I've felt true companionship with. That's why I've been trying so hard to explain myself, to explain how much I love you and everything I would do for you and yada yada yada. I just want to start showing it. I don't want to fill, because I've been making empty promises, and I don't want to make any more empty promises. You know, I'm ready to move on and make promises I can keep. You know, even a couple months back, I thought I had it all together, and I thought, oh yeah, I was completely done with empty promises, and I'm ready to give her my all and all that, yada yada. You see, kids, the biggest lesson you'll learn in life is you'll never stop learning. As humanity, we're built to keep improving. We're built to keep learning things. And just this past month, I've been learning a lot about myself. I've been learning a lot about companionship and what it really truly means to be in a relationship, and just finding myself more and learning that, you know, yeah, while I have multiple varieties of music, there's only very few that sends me in that realm of I'm happy and content now. I have found that point in my life officially, at least for now, until it improves or what have you, or I learn something else. I have found that point in my life that I have essentially found a spiritual realm within me that needs no alcohol, needs no drugs, needs nothing other than things to relate to, music to relate to, music that gives me different sort of visions to relate to, people to talk to I can relate to, which I've also discovered is actually pretty few and far between, which is yet again another reason that I treasure Sarah so much, because she's been one of those people that's been one of the only people I could truly talk to about anything. There are even a lot of things that, you know, I've been on this channel a really, really long time now, and I've said a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. I've admitted a lot of things. But there will always be those things I can never freely admit. Not to family, not to YouTube, not to anyone. Just her. Because she is where I'm content. She is where I'm happy. This is the life I'm ready to live. And everybody that tries to joke around like, oh yeah, you need to, I'll buy you a drink or two. Get yourself a Budweiser. Here, have a hit of this weed. Shit like that. I don't need it. Kind gestures, and it shows how they respect me, but it feels like they're not respecting me as the person that I know I am. Because I've come to a better understanding the person I am now. And honestly, I think, as much as I hate to say it, last Monday's stream needed to happen. So I could come to that realization that I'm still not doing well for myself. I still need to improve for myself. And that I still need to find reasons to pull through so I can prove how much I love you. how I love my Sarah. Without my queen goddess, I feel no companionship. Without my queen goddess, I feel no love. Which, in my genuine zodiac charted nature, if that's how you even want to say it, is one of the things I pride myself on most is my companionship and my romance and my relationships. It's one reason I've always been so open with her, and I've always wanted to do what she does, is because, I just focus on making her happy. And I hated that I couldn't make any decisions for myself when it came to she genuinely wanted to do something I wanted to do. I've always told her how much I love her. But until now, it's safe to say I'd never known how to show it. And just to think, I've been friends with this woman, I want to say about 6 years prior. 6 years before we got together. And all it took was one app. But now that we're taking this break and I'm getting a better understanding of myself, and I'm completely 100% ready to sit down and talk with her, and I can actually look her in the eyes and have confidence without distractions, knowing I can just tell her, I love you. Tell her how much I love her. Tell her in my own words, finally, I love you with all my heart and soul. And there will never be another one for me. No matter how much anyone tries to say it. Everything everyone else has tried to give me is replaceable. Sex. I got Mary Palmer and 5 sisters. Okay, you didn't even do that, but I mean, come on. That's what this stream is for. Honestly, that's a part of my personality. I just make random sex jokes. Yeah, sex, Mary Palmer and 5 sisters. Drugs. For some fucking reason, using bleach is kind of like sniffing crack to me. So, all I gotta do is clean, and I've got my drugs for the day. I don't know why. Alcohol, honestly, water's better for you. And if you want something that's going to give you that kick, have I know they make them somewhere, some kind of not exactly a spicy soda, but something that's got a little bit of a kick to it. You want something that's going to give you a kick. At least that's for me. If I do alcohol, I mean, alcohol's fine, but for me, it's more so I got to do it socially, or it shows signs of depression. And even then, I won't drink a lot. I've never been one to want to drink a lot, which is, again, why I think last Monday's stream needed to happen, so I could wake up to that fact. Such a darling, I'm sorry if I'm hurting you. No, you're not hurting me. I'm coming to the realization, yes, I've always known that I've always been the one hurting you, but until now, I've never known how. And I can see it. And God damn it, I'll say it a million times over, you're so hot when you're right. You're so hot when you're telling the truth. You told it like it is when you said that it was like a parent-child relationship. And that you felt like you always need to be the parent. I'm sorry I was always that little kid that needed to grow up. And for you, I'm willing to do anything. So thank you for saying I'm such a darling. But don't be sorry, because you're not hurting me. I'll always love you with my heart and soul. I'll do anything for you. I'm still having conflict with what we thought was over. And I understand that. You know, I am genuinely here for you to talk to physically talk to about it if you need to. I'm here for you. Because I understand things last a while. See, a lot of you could be seeing in this scenario, like, oh yeah, oh, just go see a therapist, oh, you should get better help, blah, blah, stuff like that, but I don't have the kind of resources a lot of people have. My money is thin. My friends are thin. I've had to discover everything I know on my own. Well, half the things I know on my own. The other things, I just had to listen to her. Sarah taught me a lot of things I needed to know, like, from day one that she taught me about the zodiac charts. I never knew how much of a difference it could make. You don't deserve that, especially of how good of a guy you are. Stop. I'm not thinking. Okay, sorry. Don't be sorry. Stop being sorry. Stop it. You're fine, honey. Because it don't matter how many times we go at it, despite it may hardly ever happen again now. It don't matter how many times we have our off days where we just don't feel anything, which again also may hardly happen because if I'm being honest, I see the pain in your face. Honestly, hon, I'm gonna confess to everybody that may or may not be watching right now. The only pain in my face is that of regret. That I spent so much of our relationship just being the child in the relationship instead of being the companion. Where I thought I already was. I have regret because my poor decisions have led us to this situation. My poor decisions and mine alone. Not yours. You had no place in the downfall. If anything, you said it yourself, you exhausted so much energy trying to keep us together. Now's the time I want you to rest. I want you to finally rest. If anyone comes to you for help, we'll handle it together. If things happen in our relationship, we'll work it out together. If we want to decide where to go or what to do, we'll decide it together. It's not just about your decisions anymore. It's not just about I'm putting everything on you anymore. This is about us. This is about family. Another thing that made me come to realization in terms is my stepdad, I believe it was last week, had said something about, oh, you call me Wednesday, hoping Grand End tomorrow. You take your time, gorgeous. And Wednesday would be great. Because you know nothing's going on and my schedule's completely free for you. But yeah, mind you, he was aggravated or something when he said this, but he said something about oh, I am the alpha, the beta, the omega, and blah 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 blah. I did the most savage thing and just started busting out laughing. And then he yelled something like, "Oh, that goes double for you," and I just laughed more because he's in the wrong. It's like, first of all, you can't be all of those things at once. Second of all, and I told him straight up. I told him this part straight up. I said, maybe if you start doing more around here, I'll consider it. Of course, I would never actually consider it. Because, one, I know he would never actually do anything around here. What does he do? Cut the grass? I can do that myself. Just insecurities. Yeah, maybe he's compensating for something. But yeah, it's. I remember, I think that night, and then some. I remember telling my mother about, everything that I looked up and everything I already knew from Wolfpacks. It's like, he was just nothing but wrong in every sort of way. He has the wrong idea of what an alpha male is like. He has the wrong idea what it's like to be in a pack. Big Oh, trust me, baby. We know. I'm sorry again with the sex jokes. I'm sorry. But again, this is me. This is another part of what I mean. Yeah, I'm in pain, but only because, like I said, companionship is everything to me, and I understand that now. But it's also, I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed because I'm understanding that I have a much better understanding of who I am as a person and what kind of things I like to do and how I am. I do genuinely like to listen to all kinds of music. And I will most likely listen to music based on mood or situation. I do various things based on whatever or what have you. But the one thing that will always stay the same is knowing that Motown just hits different in every sort of way, because not only does it mentally put you in a different realm, but there are plenty and plenty of songs that you can use for just plain love as well. I was listening to Motionless in White, then put on Girls. See, that's what I mean right there. That sentence right there. Happy finding music. Aww. That sentence right there. I was listening to Motionless in White, then put on Girls Aloud. That's my girl. That is my baby right there, and I'm happy to say that. Yeah, I think, like, definitely if I was a music genre, I would be Motown, because not only is it good for, like, relaxing and putting you in the zone, but it's good for being romantic and setting the mood too, depending on certain songs. Because that's the good thing about Motown. There are songs in Motown for everything you may need, except aggression. But that's where I put on the fucking the Metallica, the fucking Slipknot. There's a lot of biology. The little kids, me excitement for being a woman. Aww. That's good. That's great. That's deep. That's what I like to hear, honey. And I think that's also why I like looking at Lego stuff And I like building them sometimes. But I remember I was always, for some reason, into the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff more and into my gaming. And see, thousands, yes. And I also do believe another reason I say I thrive so much off companionship is because it just makes sense. There were so many times in my life where I was always bullied and I didn't have any. I had hardly any friends. No girl would ever even show the slightest bit of interest to me. So it makes sense why I had imaginary friends for so long. I still kind of do, but they're dwindling. You know, I've got like half of one now. and that I've just really called my conscience. You know, every time I think about something, it's like, oh, look, man, back up. Think about what you're doing. Is it really going to benefit you? Or is it going to fuck you over worse? But I used to have more just because, in fact, I think I even made myself an imaginary girlfriend when I was like 15 or something. I just find it funny how I remember, you know how with the Wii you could always like make little Miis? I shit you not, I made a Mii called Ace's Bay, and the resemblance to my Sarah was almost identical. It was fucking scary, but it was fucking beautiful because that right there, from that point on, told me this is where I'm meant to be. Kamikaze scared the fuck out of me. Don't worry, that was just... I think Kamikaze was just a phase, honestly. Even now, like, if I reference Kamikaze at all, it's nothing to do with, like, oh yeah, being suicidal or anything like that. It's just me being crazy. Even then, it's a part of who I am as an actual person. It is a part of my personality. It is a part of my actual life. Nobody else's, not any other personality or whatever bullshit. Mine. Kamikaze is still me. There's also this random woman one. I think... I don't know what the fuck that was. Now we make fake partners together. We've evolved. It actually does feel like we're evolving, though, because, honestly, at least we're still being companions to each other. See, through these companions, through these roleplay characters, like I mentioned, don't worry, not all the roleplay characters are like that. We actually have a roleplay family now. Hence why you see what my desktop is, and, you know, you see over on the Ace Miss channel, if you're a watcher of that, you get to see how we make each individual character's rooms and everything. Is because that's just who we are. That's just how we are. And I'm happy with it. I'm content with it. You're so smart. We're smart together. You're smart for getting me into the roleplay. Because, honestly, since then, I've had so much passion with what I do. Like, I can pin out so many examples. Because of Adam, I have a better love for cars. Because of Tori, I have a better love for constructions, where I used to have a thing against them because it's like, oh yeah, you're killing wildlife and stuff like that. I still kind of have a thing against them because of that, but I've started to actually admire the beauty in them. through Blake, I've started loving Yu-Gi-Oh again, and I know you've actually been seeing proof of that in my YouTube. Shit, honestly, through Mallory, I've had more curiosity for books. I'm sorry about... Aww. You don't have to worry about that, honey. You don't have to worry about that at all. Because, honestly, it's like I said. You're questioning yourself like I used to question myself. It's just you never got to see me question myself like that. Possibly except for the sexuality thing. Which, we're not going to get started on the whole debacle. I'm glad we got that situated. YouTube, you will not know till I hit about 1,000 subs what my sexuality really is. You will never know. My Baba knows, but you'll never know. She's the special one. But, okay, yeah, it just... The point is, there was just so many times in my life I really regret, and I'm happy I wound up where I am now. You know, the point is, there are so many characters that have made me appreciate little things in life. Honestly, just Sarah being herself has made me appreciate cats more. I used to claim I was only a dog person. I'm apparently an animal lover. As proof... Okay, I'm sorry I gotta wake you up from your nap. I'm sorry, Jasper, I gotta wake you up from your nap. Look how cuddly he is. He's a good boy. I don't think he wants to be seen. He looks like he's tired from my bullshit. It was more the timing of that one that made it. I agree. I will certainly agree. The timing did not make it any better. Cat lady. And you've made me into the na cat man. Like, I've still got an appreciation for dogs just because, like, it's my wolf nature. But I've got a better appreciation for... Okay, I'm sorry. You can go nap again. I'm sorry. But I got an appreciation for cats because I see how chill they are. They're great little companions, especially that one. That one I just showed you in particular. He's a little darling. He knows instantly when I'm stressed. He is like one of the first one to greet me when I get home from work. Look, even now, I put him down over there. He's right here again. Laying in front of me. Because he's that cuddly. That just goes to show. Cats are honest. That's why I relate to them. Yeah, you know what I say about your honesty. I really wanted to make this podcast because I just wanted to show you how I am. The kind of person I want to be. The kind of person that feels like me. Like, I'm not pretending to be anybody. I'm actually being myself. You know, that sort of thing. And I do understand that. I mean, I have understood long ago that the thing I do with when I use the toothpick like it's a cigarette, it's the motion that does it, but also when I do put on that Motown that I mentioned earlier, it helps even more so. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm smoking weed, but without smoking weed. I appreciate that. And all you have to do. Aww. And I appreciate you and everything that we've been through together. I'm sorry that it's been so rough for you in the past. And that you're currently going through stuff. But I want you to know I will be here with you until the end. no matter what. And I know this long distance thing is not easy, especially when it's nearly impossible right now to feel my touch. But I do believe that a voice, a face, video, and even just having inanimate objects become animate in your mind can make things better in the scenario. Like, we have our little stuffies that represent us, that we cuddle, and it does feel a lot like cuddling each other. So, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Because, as for right now, that's all I honestly had to say on the matter. I don't want to end this live stream, but at the same time, I know if I don't, I might start rambling about some shit again, because that is just how I am. Like, I could honestly talk forever about everything in detail that represents me. I was hugging the Future Diary book she got me. Aww. It's funny that you say that, because I was actually listening to the Future Diary theme, that I showed YouTube so many different times, just thinking of you. Thanks, baby. I love you. Talk Wednesday. I love you, baby. Talk Wednesday. But yeah, honestly, one of the reasons that I'm ending the stream is because the chair is getting uncomfortable. I really need to get one of those standing desks. I need to see what people are talking about with the standing desks. I really think they would be good for me. Because, honestly, that's another part of ADHD I think I hate the most. You cannot sit still. Again, all the ADHD stuff will be for another live stream, another podcast, what have you. But, that's me for this time, guys. Thank you all so much, whoever watched this video in the future, and whoever watched the live stream in the past. See what I did there? White? Don't tell me there was a flea on me. Nope, that is a piece of dirt or something. If this live stream has anything to show, it's that I believe this live stream to be the mark of this is where I start to end my old self. I officially kill off the old me that I would always try to portray as like, oh, I'm this guy, oh, I'm that guy. I'm being fake for this. I don't know what I'm talking about for that, and I really want to be in a political discussion. I don't care about political discussions, by the way. I really fucking don't. If I ever start talking political from here on out, it's going to be about something that I know very well of. Just like the abortion stuff, I'm going to start having more knowledge on that. I'm going to look into it more if I start talking about it. The gun control stuff, I definitely have some words on that matter. I don't know why I do, because I'm more of a Blade guy anyway. I think it's just the principle of, like, I prided myself in history class of knowing the amendments and knowing how they are, and okay, yeah, this is the way of life of Americans, and it's cool, and they start changing it, and yada yada yada. Again, talk for another time. I genuinely just want to wrap up this podcast by saying you will see nothing but the real me from here on out. I know I've said before on the channel, like, oh, you won't see... I'm no different in real life than I am on videos or what have you, but that couldn't have been further from the truth. I was nothing but fake while I was doing videos and streams, and Well, I think streams were the best way to see a little more of what made me me. And I think that's another reason I've been trying to do more live streams. But honestly, that is probably going to just stick to one day out of the week, if that. You know, if I can't do more live streams, I can't. If I can't do a video for a week, I can't. I'm not good with posting to social media, so apologies if you don't receive updates, but my timing and memory and everything is just so bad of all of that that I just don't really work for it that much anymore. Just like the thumbnails I've been trying to get better at, but even at that, it's kind of just like meh. But thank you for watching this live stream. All that have enjoyed. I love you, my queen goddess. No, I got that wrong. My Celtic goth queen goddess, Sarah Bear. And for the rest of you, hope you enjoyed. Comment your favorite part of the stream. In fact, comment things that you would like to ask me further. I actually want to go ahead and... In fact, I'm going to put it in my notes now so I don't forget. A podcast where I just do nothing but answer Q&A. I know I've tried to do those kind of things before, but I don't think it's worked because I've literally only done Q&A. I haven't done anything on the side. See, with me, I have to do something on the side and answer Q&A. See YouTube ideas. Live stream. Well, I have, with the Let's Talk About ADHD, I have with Q&A in the background, but that's technically out of curiosity anyway. So regular Q&A. There we go. And now I shall soon end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. And without further ado, the moment you've all been waiting for, Stanley Alliance Jr.